What's up guys, welcome to the video. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Hey, real quick before we jump into the shop or outside, get working on the Evo. Some of the sizes of these shirts are starting to sell out on the website, and as well as the FRS posters. There are a bunch of Evo posters left, but if you guys want to go cop anything, top right corner, I'll have a link to my Boston website. Go check out the merch. If you see something you like, cop it. All right, let's jump into the shop, get to work on this new Evo. I feel like all the last 34 videos have been just me kind of dicking around, showing Bobby the car, then kind of teaching Bobby, letting Bobby drive the new car. Now it's time to get to work on the thing. The car's absolutely disgusting. I need to wash it. I need to wash the engine bay. Bobby has been begging me to clean the inside. I don't know why, but she loves detailing inside the cars, or the interior of the car. So she's gonna come over later today, but for now, let's go wash this thing up. And then I think later on today, I'm gonna explain to you guys and go through everything on the car and show you what is all done to it. There's so much stuff done already to it that I just wanna go through it all with you guys. So this is currently what the engine bay looks like. Honestly, I am kind of disgusted with how this engine bay is, like how everything's set up. There's just random stuff, like a zip tie on that side. This stuff doesn't matter, but I'm so picky. So a zip tie on that side, hose clamp on that side. Like why? You know, why? Rusty bolts there. Where does this go to? I'm guessing it goes to that right there. Any Evo 8 homies. Like why is none of that plugged in? There's two outlets right there that aren't plugged in. I don't know, just so much random stuff. Intake is loose and floppy. The boost control solenoid's loose. All you gotta do is tighten a bolt. I don't know guys, it's like disappointing looking at the engine bay right now. But that's how it looks right now. I'm gonna go ahead, pressure wash it, clean it up. And then after that, I think I may try to jack the car up, get under it, and get all the oil out from underneath the car. And then of course, wash the exterior of this thing as well, because it definitely needs it. So a while ago, I made a super detailed video on how to clean an engine bay. I'll throw up in the top right corner a little video card. Go check out that video. All right, I feel like that's a pretty good start. I got a lot cleaned up. So here's how it's currently looking, a lot cleaner. Obviously I need to pull the air filter off, get that thing dried out. So much of the stuff I can't wait to replace, like this intake. And then as you guys saw, I jacked up this thing, went under the undercarriage and cleaned the out of it. So hopefully that makes it a lot easier to diagnose exactly what and where oil is coming from and leaking from. And I started pressure washing that wheel too, because it's all plasti dip, and I hate plasti dip, and it's coming off pretty easy, but I don't think these wheels will be on for very long anyway. Looking good, looking good. Good start. So I got the car all cleaned up, got it inside the shop. I was gonna wait for Bobby to come over to start cleaning the inside, but she's at work. I think she'll be at work for a while. So I'm just gonna start myself. I'll show you a little before. It's absolutely disgusting, and then I'll show you an after. Maybe I'll show you a during. I don't know. Check this out though. Check this out right now. That side's not bad, honestly. This car does have the battery relocated to the trunk, and there's like battery acid all up inside this trunk, and nothing, no carpet in here. So eventually I want to get carpet in here. I'm probably gonna clean all that out right now. And I don't know if I'm gonna leave this battery back here. It's just not that clean looking. I don't know, maybe not. Come over to this side, a bunch of papers and shit on the floor. And then all of this. If anyone wants these bride seats, by the way, let me know, because I don't fit and Bobby doesn't fit. Well, I ended up pulling the whole trunk apart. I'm gonna get it all cleaned up, wire brush it, get all this battery acid out of here, and then grab some gray paint and paint it up, because obviously I don't want that to start rusting. That'd be a big issue if it started rusting out. Here's a quick little after the trunk. Some of the paint is still wet, but it actually turned out really nice. Now I just need to pick up some carpet. So I want to get the stock spare tire. I'm assuming there's wood that goes over that, and then carpet. So if anyone has any of that available, please shoot me a DM on Instagram at DVNiemela. Would really appreciate that. Well, look who decided to show up. What's up?
What's up?
What do you come here for?
To get this piece of poop looking like a shiny piece of poop.
Nice. Okay, what do you need?
I need window cleaner,
okay.
and I just need some type of like disinfectant spray.
That's it?
Yep, and some paper towels and a rag.
I have these towels over here, right there. Oh, will this work?
That works.
Vacuum or not?
Yes.
I need to wash that out.
Yes, I need vacuum. That should be it.
Should we get to it?
Let's get to it.
So as Bobby is cleaning the interior of the car, I'm gonna just mess around on the engine bay stuff. There's a lot of weird wiring and hoses that need to be plugged back in, wiring that needs to be cleaned up. Let me show you guys a few things. So I already showed you this hose earlier. I'm pretty sure it goes up to that port. Then I found these two hoses sitting down there, and I'm pretty sure those two go to that port there, and then there's a few other things like this ground right here I want to shorten up, hose clamps that are way too big, a lot of random stuff that my OCD is killing me on. I'll probably replace those bolts with nice ones, kind of dick around and clean this thing up a little bit. You all finished up?
I'm so tired, yeah.
Bring us through a walk through of the car.
She's brand spanking new.
Mint?
Mint. Okay, you guys can go in there.
Goddamn.
Does she smell good?
Mm-hmm.
Does she look good?
Yeah, it looks really good. Alright, what does it need? What does it need replaced?
Honestly, not that much in here. Just a new one of these.
Okay.
Bolts for this.
Bolts for that, okay.
This whole thing is a little loose. So maybe if you wanted to bolt that down. And then down here, babe, if you want to come to the other side, there's a whole bunch of wires and stuff hanging down.
Oh, I'll fix all that someday.
And then if you want to follow me to the back. All over these seats, there are a ton of stains, and I got them all out. That's it.
Should we trade these seats off? What do you want to trade them off for?
We want Brahms.
Or?
Stock Evo seats.
Trade them?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Good job, babe. You guys are shit.
Thanks.
Huge shout out and thank you to my girlfriend Bobby for absolutely destroying that interior detail. This thing looks completely different now on the inside. But let's jump over to the main topic of this video, which is what all is done to this Evo. There is quite a bit done to this thing, so let's jump right into it. All right, let's start off with the inside of the car because there's not too much done on the interior. So it's got Bride Lomax seats in it, a Kenwood head unit or Kenwood radio, a set of gauges on the pillar. The funny thing about this interior is everything's gonna be changed. New gauges, new radio. I wanna get that big ass radio I have in the Evo into here as well. And then new seats because I simply do not fit in here. If anyone wants these Bride seats and has a set of stock seats to trade, let me know, I'll be down. Now for the exterior of the car, there's very minimal stuff done. So it's got Evo 9 tails, Evo 9 rear bumper. For the body, that's about it. It does have HKS Hypermax RS coilovers on it, which are a pretty damn expensive coilover, so I'm pretty pumped it has those on it. And other than that, the exterior and the body suspension is all stock. The main thing that is done on this car is motor work. All right, let's start off with the block. So this is a 2.4 liter motor built by Gibson Performance with Wiseco pistons, Manley rods. They did do HKS 272 cams at the same time with these AEM True, what are they called? TREETIME cam gears. It's got an FP turbo manifold with a Evo 9 turbo setup on it. Cusco turbo heat shield. It's also got ARP head studs in there as well. So the motor is pretty much done. I don't think I'll ever open that up for anything. I think it's set up to handle a good amount of power. The fuel system, pretty simple, kind of like my Evo 10. It's just got ID 1000 injectors with a Walbro 255 LPH fuel pump. It does have a a competition stage 3 clutch in it. It is pretty stiff, but it's not too bad. Also has a Turbo Smart blow off valve right down there, you guys can see. For the exhaust, it's got an excess power, it's an open dump downpipe, and then currently there's no catback on the car, so we definitely need to get that fixed. The intake on this thing's kind of janky, honestly. It's like a stock intake tube, just going to like a MAF adapter. When I get this car tuned, I'm gonna go speed density, so I want to get a nice aluminum intake that sits right there with a nice cone filter on it. Speed density, you don't run a MAF, so that will be gone. And then I think that's about it for the engine. Like I said, it's the Evo 9 turbo, so it's not nothing crazy like the 10 over there that has the that has the 6266 on it. But this thing, honestly, with a 2.4 liter with a smaller turbo, with how it's set up right now, this will be a torque monster, especially if I ever went to E85, which I wish I could. I don't know if someone's gonna get it in Spokane anytime soon, but this thing would be, it'd be the opposite of the 10. So the 10 is like a low torque, high horsepower. It made 350 foot-pounds of torque with 515 horsepower. I'm guessing this would be the opposite, like 450-ish foot-pounds of torque, around 400 horsepower. So it'd be an absolute blast to drive on the street. That's why I think I'm gonna tune it exactly how it's set up, minus the intake, get a catback on it, get an intake on it, and then get this thing tuned, and it should be an absolute blast on the street. And honestly, with the right driver, I think this Evo, all done, all tuned, making good power, being that it's so light, could definitely give my Evo 10 a run for its money. Like I said though, with the proper driver, if you can't smash gears, you're not gonna do anything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's gonna wrap it up. Once again, Bobby, if you're watching this, thank you so much for coming over, cleaning the inside of this thing. You definitely needed it. Wheels have been ordered for the car. Not sure when they're gonna come in, but I'm super pumped to show you guys those. Stay tuned on the channel for that. I feel like today we made pretty good progress on that car. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about getting the thing up in the air. Since I cleaned the whole underside of the car, I wanna get up there, just fine detail everything, and try to figure out that oil leak, or the oil leaks. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video when we figure everything out there and then actually make this thing able to drive on the street. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.